The silence from Apple during the recent major events regarding the desktop lineup has left the tech community in a state of absolute frenzy. Everyone is asking the same question. Where's the M5 Mac Mini? We are currently navigating a landscape where supply chain snags, memory chip shortages, and shifting strategic priorities have turned what should have been a straightforward product refresh into one of the most anticipated and mysterious releases in recent Apple history. If you're a professional, a creative, or simply a power user waiting to upgrade your workspace, you're likely feeling the frustration of this waiting game. But beneath the surface of these delays lies a much larger story about Apple's aggressive push in a localized AI and the structural changes to their entire silicon roadmap. Welcome back to my channel for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more tech updates. The primary reason for the radio silence on the Mac Mini M5 is tied directly to the massive volatility currently affecting Apple's production lines. We are seeing a historic squeeze on high-performance memory chips, a factor that has forced Apple to delay several high-end desktop refreshes. The Mac Mini is not just a compact desktop. It is the gateway product for millions of users, and the transition to the M5 architecture is not just a speed bump. It is a complete overhaul of how Apple handles unified memory and thermal efficiency. Sources inside the supply chain indicate that internal prototypes have been tested extensively, and the performance leap over the current M4 generation is quite frankly staggering. The integration of next-generation neural accelerators within each core is designed to make the M5 Mac Mini not just a computer, but a dedicated local AI workstation. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price. The recent price hikes we have seen across Apple's entire MacBook and iPad ecosystem are a clear indicator of the new economic reality. When you look at the trajectory of the M5 Pro and M5 Max chips, it becomes clear that the entry-level baseline we have grown accustomed to is disappearing. The rumors regarding a $799 starting point for the standard M5 model are gaining traction, primarily because Apple is aiming to phase out the restrictive 256 gigabytes baseline that has long been a point of contention. If the new Mac Mini M5 ships with a 16 gigabytes RAM and 512 gigabytes SSD configuration as the new floor, that higher price tag becomes much easier to justify for the prosumer market that actually uses these machines for heavy lifting. The M5 architecture is unique because it signals Apple's shift away from the rapid-fire annual releases of the past few years. Instead, they are concentrating on depth of performance. The standard M5 chip is expected to be a workhorse, but the real star of the show will be the M5 Pro variant. We're looking at a machine that could potentially feature Thunderbolt 5 connectivity, providing up to 120 gigabits per second of bandwidth. This is a game-changer for video editors and data scientists who rely on external RAID arrays or high-speed data transfers that would have previously required stepping up to a Mac Studio. By bringing this level of connectivity to a compact form factor, Apple is effectively blurring the lines between the consumer Mac Mini and the professional Mac Studio. There is a deeper, more technical reason why you should be paying attention to this release, even if you're not a daily Mac user. Apple's 2026 roadmap has been significantly recalibrated. Reports from Bloomberg and other industry trackers suggest that Apple is choosing to optimize their M5 series for intense, long-duration AI tasks, rather than jumping immediately to an M6 series for their entire desktop lineup. This strategy allows them to maximize yield and performance from their current 3nm processes. When you see the Mac Mini M5 eventually hit the shelves, you're looking at a machine that is purpose-built to handle local large language models with zero latency, a capability that will become the industry standard for productivity by the end of this year. For those of you sitting on an M1 or M2 machine, the jump to the M5 will feel like jumping from an engine to a jet turbine. The improvements in graphics rendering, specifically the hardware-accelerated Ray Tracing 2.0, will make complex 3D workflows fluid in ways the older chips simply cannot manage. However, there's a word of caution for those currently using the M4. Unless you are hitting a hard ceiling with AI processing where you absolutely require the speed of Thunderbolt 5, the incremental gains might not justify the current market premiums Apple is placing on their hardware. The key here is the Pro moniker. If you're doing professional-grade work, the M5 Pro Mac Mini is the device to watch, as it will likely be the most efficient piece of hardware for its size that Apple has ever produced. The supply chain constraints are, unfortunately, not going away overnight. We are seeing major delivery delays across the board, and the secondary market is reflecting this with record-high demand for existing inventory. If you're waiting for the Mac Mini M5, you are essentially waiting for Apple to clear the logistical hurdles currently plaguing the memory market. This delay has actually given Apple more time to refine the software side of things, specifically the integration of the next iteration of macOS, which is rumored to be deeply intertwined with the M5's neural engine. This will be the first time we see a Mac operating system that treats local AI as a core service rather than a background process. And the Mac Mini is the perfect platform to demonstrate that. As we look toward the potential release windows, the late 2026 timeframe remains the most credible target. While some had hoped for a surprise drop at the last major event, the reality of global component shortages means that an October launch is far more plausible. This would allow Apple to align the Mac Mini M5 launch with their broader holiday strategy, ensuring that they have enough stock to meet what will undoubtedly be massive demand. By that point, we will also have a clearer picture of how the M5 Pro and M5 Max chips perform in the real world, as they are currently being rolled out across the wider MacBook Pro lineup. Think about your current workflow. Are you dealing with lag during video exports? Is your local machine struggling to keep up with the demands of modern AI-driven creative tools? The architecture of the M5 is being designed specifically to solve these bottleneck issues. By increasing the memory bandwidth to over 150 gigabytes per second, Apple is creating a headroom that ensures these machines remain relevant for 5 to 7 years. This is the hallmark of the silicon transition. We aren't just buying a new computer. We are buying into an ecosystem that is fundamentally rewriting the laws of efficiency for small form factor computing. The anticipation surrounding the M5 Mac Mini is a testament to how essential the Mac Mini has become to the professional creator. From music producers in cramped studios to software developers running containerized environments, the Mac Mini has become the unsung hero of the Apple lineup. When the M5 version finally arrives, it will likely be the most refined, most capable, and most pro-focused version of this machine to date. It won't just be a refresh. It'll be a recalibration of what a desktop computer can do in a world where AI is everywhere.